Hello, how are you? Get that image off of there. That's over with, right? How are you today? Happy Tuesday. I missed you guys last week. Let's see here. Make sure I'm working. All right, it looks like I'm ready to go. So, happy Tuesday, you guys. What a beautiful day out for us up here in the upstate New York. It is 75 degrees. It reached the record high. So, hi Diane, welcome. I wish every day was like today. I almost canceled today because it's so nice out and I just wanted to sit on my back deck all night, but I didn't. I'm here for you guys. It was just so nice. And of course, it was completely sunny, bright, not a cloud in the sky. Today, of course, we couldn't have that yesterday for the total eclipse. Yeah, it is awesome. So, I don't know if any of you guys were able to witness the total eclipse or part of partial eclipse. I'm in the partial eclipse part. So, I went out on the, hi Tracy, welcome, happy Tuesday. I went out on the back deck with the fam and we watched through the clouds. It was really cool. We seen it all the way up until the time when it was supposed to be total. Hi Amy, welcome. Hi pups, how you doing? But it was very cloudy. The clouds went over but it was still cool. It was really neat, and it was weird how everything got dark, but ours didn't get completely dark because we weren't in the Hi Mary Alice, wow, everybody's here today. I'm so excited. We didn't get the complete darkness because we weren't in the totality of it, but it got really eerie outside and all the birds, like, they stopped chirping. It was so weird and freaky, but it was fun. I'm glad that I got to experience it, and it was pretty neat. So hopefully if you guys ever get a chance to experience one, they happen every 18 months, they say. So, but it's just, they don't happen here in the United States every 18 months. So maybe if you go someplace where there's one happening, it's pretty cool. But today, now that the eclipse is done and out, we need to talk about what happened today at Stampin' Up! If you guys don't know, which I think most of you all know, because you guys, most of you are all demos. So it's the last chance products dropped today, and some of those products are up to 60% off. So make sure you get in there and you get the stuff you want. I know a lot of people are already saying stuff is sold out. I think the A block, which isn't coming back in the new catalog, that's gone. And I forget what else. There's a couple of things that is completely gone now. People are looking for them because they waited and they didn't get them, which crazy. I always tell everybody, if you've followed me or you're my team, you know, the minute it comes out, if you love it, get it. If you don't love it and you don't care about it, then don't bother getting it unless you can get it on sale. If it's something that's not going to break your heart if you don't have it. But if you fall in love with it, get it. That's the best advice I can give everybody. Don't try to wait for the sale. Don't try to wait to see if you can get it at a better discount. If you love it, buy it. So that's happening right now. That is going through April 30th. So if you head over to my shop at chris.stampinup.net and you go shopping over there, there's a whole section of stuff that is retiring, which is the annual catalog is retiring. There's obviously some things that will be brought back, and the mini catalog is retiring, and some of that stuff is being brought back. But you'll see on when you go to shop, it'll say retiring or, you know, whatever. So go check that stuff out. Get your products that you need and you want and you must have. Go get them. So, and then I think that's it. I think that's all that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We have a fun fold card tonight, another super easy one. It's called an M fold card. M stands for mountain, and you guys will see when I start doing it, you guys will see why it's called a mountain card, but they're really simple cards. And I wanted to show you guys a couple of the products that are retiring. So I'm going to be using those tonight. I've used both of them, I think, in the past videos, but I think you guys will like this card. So let's see here. Let me get a, oh, and the new catalogs. That's another thing. They just came in for me. I just got them today. So if you guys like the new catalog, let me get that up there. There's the front of it. And you guys would like a new catalog, and you're not a current customer of mine, go ahead and let me know in the comments and I'll get one out to you. Anybody who has bought from me in the past 6 months, you will automatically receive an annual catalog from me. You'll get a nice little package in the mail. I've got to put the packages together, so just bear with me. It probably won't happen until this weekend when I get them all together, and they'll probably go out by next Monday. So if you guys want a catalog, let me know. I will get you one out if you've never bought from me before. Again, if you have purchased from me in the past, just don't worry about it. I will, well, in the past 6 months, I should say, I will get that catalog right out to you, and you can check it out. Now, the new catalog, you guys, it's a little different this time around. It takes some getting used to. It is, I don't know, it feels retro to me, and a lot of people have said that. It feels like it's like a catalog that you would have seen back in the 70s kind of thing. It's got a different layout than what you guys are all used to, but I think you guys will like the layout once you get used to it. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think of it. I'm still trying to get used to it. It's nice how they kind of break everything down for beginner crafters, medium crafters, and then more advanced crafters. So I think you guys will like it. But let me go ahead and take this picture off of here and see where we're at. Let's see. So my current host code is up in the top of the screen. You guys should be able to see it. Make sure you use that with any of your purchases that are under $150. That helps me be able to give away products to you guys. So I'm using Zany Zoo, which I have used this in the past. This was one of my favorite ones when we first could order. I just loved this cute little animals. So this is the card. So when you open it, it's a lot of die cutting. And you don't have to do the die cutting. You could stamp. You guys know. But this one I did the die cutting with. So this is the M fold card. Let me see. You guys can probably see it like that. So you can see why it's called an M fold card. It's the letter M. So very easy. It's simple, you guys. You guys will love it. So I am using the Zany Zoo set. So this set here is retiring. Do any of you guys have this? And what do you think of it if you have it? Do you love it? Do you not love it? I just love the cute little animals. I'm a sucker for any of the cute stamps. That's just me. So, let's see. Is Donna on here? I don't think I said hi to Donna. She's not on here, is she? She's usually always on here. So, she must be busy doing something in this beautiful weather out there. So here's the die and stamp set. So you have the matching dies, you have the stamp set with the cute little animals. It cuts out all of the animals. Then you have some extras in here. You have balloons, some flowers. I don't know what those are. Are those hot dogs? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, they're balloons, I think, aren't they? I don't know. Some little, I'll have to watch my earlier video. I might have said what these were. I can't figure them out what they are. They look like hot dogs. I don't think they are. Then you have this little stand here with a vase that you can cut out, and then you have the little flowers right here that you can put in the vase. You have some trees, a cloud. So there's quite a few different stamps in here. And then this, or dies, and then of course that one, which I'm not quite sure what it is. And then you have this nice little scalloped fancy little edging that you can cut out of your cards and use. So Diane, you do not have this one. You're not too big into the cutie animals though, right? I think we talked about this before and you weren't too crazy about this set. So yeah, it's a fun little card to make. And then the other stamp set that I'm using, and I'm only using one stamp and one die in here, is Hey Chuck, one of my favorites. I think I did an infinity card on this one a while ago. So I'm just using the birthday cake. I just thought, and, well, actually I'm lying to you. I also used It's Your Birthday in here too. So those are the two stamps, but I am die cutting this out, the cake. And I've already die cut everything. So, yeah, I thought so. No cutesies for you. And then the dies that I'm using, the Nested Essentials. You guys know I've used these dies like all the time, right? I love these dies. These dies are staying, and the deckled rectangles are staying, as far as I'm aware of. I think so. They were in my staying pile, so I'm using two different rectangles out of here, and then I'm just using the largest flagged one for this card. So I've already pre-cut everything. Like I said, it just saves so much time. So the paper, so on this one I stamped all these animals out and die cut them all. So you can do that, or, and I know a lot of people don't like to do this because it tends to waste the paper, and I did this with the second card to show you guys. So this paper is super cute. You can see on here you have different animals. You have this one here, you have the alligator that you can cut out. So that's what I did. I cut out all of the critters out of the paper on this one instead of stamping and die cutting so I could show you. So he's partially colored in. I just went ahead and colored everything in because I wanted it to be colored in. So you'll see that. You'll see it'll look a little different because here I've colored in the bike and everything. So you can cut out of here, you can cut out the alligator, and then this is the back side of that paper. And then, so you get 12 sheets, 2 each of these designs. So the next one here is, now this one I love now because I've been crocheting, so the llama just means so much more to me now because I've been crocheting. So you could cut out the llama out of this one, but you have a lot of different ones. You could fussy cut, or you could just leave them the way they are and use it on a card front. And then that's the back side. So I'm switching up this card. So I use the polka dots on this one, but I'm using this design on this card just to switch it up a little. So here's the third sheet, and this one is the raccoon. I fussy cut a couple out of here, but that's the raccoon that you can cut out, and then the back side are the stars. So you can see why a lot of people don't like to die cut, because you do tend to use up a lot of paper or waste a lot of paper. So it's up to you how you want to do it. I think there's enough to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's enough critters on each paper to get 5 cutouts of each. 5 or 6, just depending on the paper. So here is the leopard, the dancing little leopard. So cute. And then the back side. And then this number 5 is the skunk. And then, of course, all your cute little critters. I fell in love with this one when I seen it at first, and I thought this was one of the stamps in there, but I seen it on the paper. There's no stamp of him, but I wish he was a stamp and you could cut him out, but you can't. There's the back side here with those cute little flowers. So you could use this, cut this, and you could color in all them flowers too. Lots of options with this paper. And then the final piece, you have your turtle that you can cut out, but then you have all these cute little critters here. And then that's the back side. That's the side I use for the original card. So this paper's going away. the whole Zany Zoo suite is going away. So if you guys want that and you don't have it, you need to get it. So I'm going to bring in all the pieces so you guys can see I've cut and had a lot of fun here today. I was going to wait and color them when I went live, but you guys know how to color and there's a lot of coloring here. So I said, I'm just going to save everybody the time of watching me color. And I can give you all the Stampin' Blends, but there's a ton of them. So my best suggestion would be you just go through your Stampin' Blends or your markers and you pick out the colors you like and you color them whatever you want to color them. So first thing you're going to start off with is the cardstock. The first card I used, I did the thick Whisper White, and the card is very heavy. I didn't think about it. All this stuff that's going to be glued on here, I just kind of cut it out and said, well, because I wanted to use that as my card base because I don't know why. I just wanted it to be white and black. So I use the thick. It's very heavy. So if you're going to use the thick and you're going to do it the exact same way I'm doing it, just be aware it probably will cost you a little extra in postage if you do it that way. So I opted this time around for a just a regular basic white. So that's what I have here. So what you're going to want is whatever cardstock you're using, it's got to measure 5.5 by 11. So I went ahead and scored this for you guys. So you're going to have 3 different score lines to make the M for the mountain in the middle. So you're going to want to score it at 4.25. I've left all of the measurements up at the top of the video. So if you miss them, just look at the top of the video, the description, and they're in there. You're going to need 4.25, 5 7/8, and 7.5. So score at those 3 marks. And then we're going to come in with our bone folder. Just give that a good fold. So, and then you could go and fold them the opposite way if you wanted to, just to make sure it gets a good crease in there, just to break all those fibers. So you ladies probably all, except for Tracy, have the new catalog. What do you guys think of the new catalog? Do you love it? Do you hate it? The layout of it. What do you think? I know a lot of people don't like change, so it's hard to get used to, but I'd like to know. I know what you think of it, Diane. We've had our conversations. But I'd like to know, what do you guys think of it? All right, so let's go ahead and put our DSP on the inside. So I cut, there's 5 pieces of DSP here. Yeah, Diane's not a fan. It does take a little bit. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't until the catalog goes live. I can just show you the front of it, which you guys already seen it, but if you guys can see the front here, I know I already showed it to you, but the front kind of gives you the feel of, I don't know, it feels like a 70s vibe, and then when you open it up inside, it really feels like it's something from the past. Mary Alice, yeah, I think a lot of us are in the same boat. It's a weird layout, but again, we're used to the way the catalog has been for many, many years with little tweaks here or there. They completely changed this one right around, so I think it's just going to take us some time to get used to. But I'd like to know what their thought process was in creating that. I mean, we kind of know because we had a video as demonstrators. We get a lot of inside knowledge to stuff. So, but I'd like to know what customers think of the new catalog when they get it. So I'm going to use my stamp and seal here. This piece here is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So this piece, you can use whatever kind of adhesive you'd like. This is going to go on the inside of the card on this bigger panel here. And then you have 2 pieces which are going to go right here. These are cut 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. So this designer series paper goes a certain way here. I guess, yeah. You guys can see I've got it looking like U's. So I want to make sure my U's are all upward. You guys can see how the U's, and then if you turn it this way, it looks more like M's. So if you have designer series paper that has a design to it, just be aware of that when you're cutting it, so that you can lay it properly on your card, because it might look a little wonky if you don't line it up and use the same. Did I cut that wrong? That is right even with that. I think I cut that wrong, you guys. I think it was supposed to be 1 1/4. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go with our... Oh, that one just is not... Oh, I didn't trim that one. Always a hot mess Tuesday, right? Let's see. Now I got adhesive on it. Yep, it's not at 1 1/2. All right, we're going to wing it here. 1 1/2. I just didn't trim it right. Okay. The measurement was right. I just didn't trim it right. So 1 1/2 by, oh, I ripped it a little bit. Well, hopefully nobody will notice that. What? That looks off, doesn't it, guys? Oh my gosh. Pay no attention to me. Pay no attention to my tutorial that I'm showing you on how to not make a card the proper way. I don't think I trimmed this. I know those measurements are right. All right, let's see. What are we at here? 5 1/4. No, that's 5 1/4. No, it isn't. See? Make sure that this one is 5 1/4. It was off just a little smidgen. Smidgen, is that a word? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, good. Now it's all stuck over here. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's try this again. Oh, and now I'm gluing it upside down, which I told you guys not to do. There we go. Much better. Except for the tear up there and... Ay, ay, ay. So again, the measurements on this are 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And then over here we have 2 pieces. One's going to go on this side and one's going to go on the front. These are cut 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's hope I cut them right. I probably should have made sure before I put the adhesive on, right guys? Let's see. Yeah, they're right. And when you're gluing them on, you just want to make sure that they line up evenly on the top and the bottom, just so it looks nice. If they're, you know, off a little bit, it's going to look a little wonky. So there's the inside of your card, and then I'm just going to glue this guy on the front. that looks about good, right? So there's your card with the DSP inside there. All right, so now let's do our stamping. And I think we're going to have to stamp and kind of play with our critters here and figure it out. So let's get, this guy here is the biggest one. So he's going to go on the inside like this. And I took the little crocheting, can't think of its name now, and I used him here. So help me out, people. What is this thing called? Ah. All right, so I'm going to use liquid glue just so I can move him or her around. So I just put it right there, and then it gives you enough room to write and do what you need to do in there. So this will go right here. Llama, not a llama. What is it? I just said it. The hot mess has got me all hot messed. So we're going to put this guy right here. Or girl. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. You're just in time for the Hot Mess Tuesday. All right. So now this guy here is going to go in here. One of these guys is going to go in here, which we didn't do any stamping on. So I'm just going to glue that one down. Happy Tuesday, Dawn. This guy's going to go right here. And then the front of the card, I did do some stamping on, and I've got the critters on there. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to line these guys up. So the ballerina leopard is going to be right there. Kangaroo. Is that what that is? A kangaroo? It is a kangaroo, huh? Well, I'll be. All right. And then that's going to go that way. And then the alligators riding the bike is going to be here. So, and you can see I colored in, like, this leopard, the skirt was not colored, or the shoes. So I colored that in. This one was pretty much done except for the binoculars. And then, of course, the alligator. So he's going to go about right there. So I want to bring in the Hey Chuck, It's Your Birthday. And we're going to stamp that in Memento. Memento. Let's see. All right. So I like to put the animals on there and line that up just so I know where I want to put my It's Your Birthday. Just like so. I had one person comment on one of my videos, I don't know which one it was, that I use too many products in my videos. So, I don't know. I just make videos. I make what makes my heart happy. So I just use the liquid glue here, and that's going to go on the front. And then I'm going to glue these guys down flat. I do have some cards that I use a lot of stuff in. But I do make pretty simple cards. If you guys have been watching me, you know I make pretty simple cards. So this guy's going to go up here. Make sure when you glue them down that they're not sticking up over the top. And then my little alligator is going to go right there. He's so cute, the alligator. That's what I thought, you know. Just depends on the card, and sometimes, you know, I don't use hardly anything. A couple weeks ago I was lazy and I used DSP and a stamp and that was it. Alright, so this guy's going to go down here. So cute. And then the little skunky guy is going to go right there. These critters are so adorable. So this, oh, that's what I didn't want to do. Now I have glue all over my paper. Alright, and then he's going to go right about here. Darn it all, where's my adhesive remover? Let me see, it might be too wet. These things are worth their weight in gold, you guys. Perfect. Alright, so that is the front. And then when we open it up, we're going to have these two panels here, these guys. So one's going to get glued that way, and then one's going to get glued this way. So on this one, the top one here, we have the little turtle singing, and then down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and work on those. So now I'm done with the Hey Chuck stamp set. I'm going to the Zany Zoo and I'm going to use the Happy Birthday to You. Put this liquid glue back before I squeeze it with my hand or something. Set my elbow on it. Glue everywhere. Bring in the memento. And my little turtle is going to go here. And I kind of had him hanging off at the bottom a little bit. And then we're going to do Happy Birthday to You. And then in this set there are some musical notes. So I'm going to put that up at the top here, just kind of randomly. Perfect. Let me just close this. I'm going to use it again, but I know me. So now with the little turtle, I'm going to just do Stampin' Up! Dimensionals on him. Just going to pop him up. Not the whole thing because he's going to hang off a little, so 2 of them are fine. And then pop them. Oop, I can see the dimensional behind his head. I'm just going to pull that in a little bit. There we go. And then this is going to go right here. I'm going to use my Stampin' adhesive. So you're only going to, or Stampin' Seal, you're only going to do about a quarter to maybe a half. So there's that. And then this guy here, we're going to stamp Something Great to Celebrate You. Let's see, where is the longer? This block is leaving us too. The A block, the little tiny block, this guy is gone already. You can't get it. And then this one is leaving us. And is there another block that's leaving us, or is that it? So if you don't have them blocks and you want them, well, the A block you can't really do anything about, but you can still get, as of this taping here, as of this live here, you can still get the G block. So this is going to go right down here. Make sure you guys can see me. Perfect. I can't believe all the stuff that's going so far. It always happens that way, though. People go in, they get their sales stuff, and then they get the stuff they want, and it slowly dwindles down. All right, so on here, I cut out of that set 3 balloons. Real Red, Tahitian Tide, and Lemon Lolly. So Tahitian Tide, I can't believe that. It's so sad when we lose our in colors every year. We know they're coming. We know we're going to lose them. But I love that Tahitian Tide. What is your favorite in color that we're losing this year? Out of, what is it? Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Parakeet Party, and Orchid Oasis. Which one of them are your favorites that we're losing? Whoops. And then let's get this guy here. I definitely like the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, and the Tahitian Tide. Those are like my favorites. So we're going to just kind of line up these little balloons over here. So I put, like you guys seen, a Stampin' Up! Dimensional on them just to pop them up. Then this little space here in this stamp set, there's this confetti. So I thought it would be fun to pop in some color there and do Real Red, Lemon Lolly, and Tahitian Tide. So I'm going to do a Real Red. Just kind of stamp it. And I'm going to clean off my stamp in between. You guys don't care about the in colors? Nobody's answered me. Guys, don't care which ones are retiring? Alright, so now I'm going to do Lemon Lolly. And I just kind of, randomly zing them in there. And then the Tahitian Tide. Diane, you're not a fan of last year or this year's new in colors. I wasn't really a fan of the new in colors of this year. I like the boho blue, kind of, sort of. The Moody Mauve, I think, is my favorite out of them. But Pebble Path was alright. Okay, I guess I like them. But I definitely loved the in colors that are retiring right now. They're so bright and fun. I'm going to keep them and still use them. But I'm sad that I can't use them on my videos. So this guy's going to be glued right here. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to just do about 1/4 to 1/2 of it. I'm going to put this guy right here. Just make sure when you're gluing it on that the flag stays within the fold. So when it folds up, you're not catching it anywhere. So isn't that cute? So there's your kind of working M right there. And then this side here, we put the raccoon. Is that it? Yeah. The raccoon was over here. And then this is from the Chuck set, the Hey Chuck. Where did I put that? Right here. I know I showed you guys already. The little cake here. So that does have a die cut. So I'm using that. And I already pre-colored it and pre-cut it out. So the raccoon, I'm going to flat glue him down. And you could just stamp these images there. Like I said, I did the die cut on my first one. I stamped them all out and then die cut them. This one here is the paper, the DPS, the DSP that I cut out. And then you could just do, of course here you can't because he's hanging off. But you could, if you wanted to avoid some of them musical notes, you could just do the stamping. I think it looks cute with them kind of popping off the page. And then this, I'm going to do a dimensional. I'm going to do the mini dimensionals just because it's just easier. Then I can get 2 on there, 1 on the candle. Perfect. forget sometimes. I think I'm off camera. All right, so come on. And then I'll just put this little cake down here. So that's the inside. Isn't that cute? And then here's the lighter one. So I guess it just depends on what you're going for. This one's more light. This one's got the darker background. It's the same well, it's different. It's out of the same DSP pack, but you can see the difference. I actually think I like this one a little better. I think that dark helps pull out those colors. So, and then there they are folded. Yeah, I think I like that one better. Which one do you guys like better? The dark or the light? Whoa. Watch what you're saying there, Missy. So there's the cards, the fun fold cards. The mountain card, or the M card, I guess that's what it's called. So, super cute. But I really wanted to focus on these guys. This stamp set that's going away. It's leaving us. It is a suite. I don't know if the whole suite is still available. As of earlier today, it was, but I'm not sure if it's still all available. But that's the stamp set, and then the matching dies, the coordinating dies, and then I didn't check on Hey Chuck, but I think he's still available. But this guy's leaving us too, so I love this one. So cute with that rooster. So you like both? Awesome. Okay, well that is that. Let me flip you guys back up here. I know I'm upside down. Let's see, or sideways or something. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that was the card. That's another fun fold card. So I hope you guys liked them. It definitely feeling the difference in the weight. This one is really heavy, the one with the super thick, and this one feels normal, like a normal card. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but I don't believe you're going to need extra postage with that one. So, and I think it did help too that I used the DSP on that, but super cute. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and joining me tonight. And if you guys want those sets, go shop now so you can get them. And I guess that's it, guys. I will see you guys. Let's see. Oh, the last year's blue colors. Yeah, that's the Starry Sky and the Orchid Oasis. Those are nice too. So I'm just sad that those colors are leaving. I wish we could flip-flop colors, because I'm not as much of a fan of the in colors that we got last catalog. I like the in colors that we had 2 years ago, right? Yeah. So I hate that we have to get rid of our in colors, but we get new in colors. So, and the new in colors are, I don't know, I ordered them, so we'll have to see how I like them. I don't really have a opinion on them yet. They're kind of like, well, I don't know, maybe. So I ordered them, and hopefully they'll come in. It says my order's supposed to get here Thursday, I think it is. Not Thursday or Friday, one of them days. So maybe next week I will show you them. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.